What's going on, everybody? Crazy Russian 86 here, and welcome back to another video. I'm going to be doing some pull-ups right here. But before that, I want to tell you something. You know, I used to have my old phone, iPhone 13 Pro Max. It got lost in my car. I made a video on China Beach where I went to the waves and I was drinking malt liquor. And I was talking in front of a lot of people, I was talking about, selective mutism. Where I was watching video about people with social anxiety, and that video got highlighted. And, people talking about, it's such a big problem that, for the people who have anxiety because they cannot really socialize with everybody. They only socialize with people whom they like, and they just don't give a fuck about other people, and that's not right. Or they just too shy to talk to people, don't feel comfortable around certain people. And I can relate to that, but I have that problem. But you know what? I personally don't consider that problem, because this is how I want to live my life anyway. I like to look at people, think about, okay, I like you, I want to talk to you. I like you, I want to talk to you. And everybody else just I want nothing to do with you and I don't care. And I know I have problem connecting to people, but I prefer not to worry about it, because for me, that's not, that's not the main problem in life. For me, that's not a problem. I have bigger problems right now, where I have to go to DoorDash and where people asking me stupid questions and asking me to confirm the order, proving that I'm not fucking mentally retarded, and I'm getting angry because I know that I'm not, and I don't want to explain nothing to nobody, and people just fucking pissing me off. Can you confirm the order? Look, I know what I'm taking. I would rather just come in, take the shit and walk out. And if they have problem, but they probably wouldn't, because I know what I'm taking, I know what I'm doing, so why the fuck should I always prove it to other people? I don't like people to be asking me no fucking stupid questions, I just don't like it. I want to deal with that shit, because I know what I'm doing. I don't have to prove nothing to nobody, that's it. So always asking me questions and shit. Before, life was easier. I just fucking go to work, do the best I can. Fuck. Build myself up for a job, and that's it. I don't have to tell nothing to nobody. Oh, people have problem with you. Get out of here. That's fucking real PewDiePie. She's fucking mentally deficient bitch, making all the stupid videos. Your last video was not stupid, at least it was funny. But all other videos, they were pure shit, very offensive and very fucking stupid. And today there is this black guy who was coming to me when I was driving the car, so I'm gonna hit the baby. Get the fuck out of here, you fucking mentally deficient hood rat. This fucking guy is a fucking idiot. Low IQ. Definitely explains why, life was better back in the 60s when white people used to rule America. And we didn't have no fucking multiculturalism. Because then we have all these fucking stupid people just destroying everything for everybody. Yeah, this is America turned to the shit because of multiculturalism. I suffer and other people suffering too. Before was better, when America was for white people. We need to bring it back, but unfortunately we can't. So I'm not gonna be talking about it as much. People's gonna say I'm a racist, but I don't care. Because we as people, we made that way, that we're just not compatible. And a lot of times right now we have different things, and I'm been with a black woman, but then again, and there are other Russian people dating black and Hispanics and whatnot. But I get it, when people have options at school, but then it's still a lot of problems, it's still a lot of problems. And at the end of the day, you just find your people and still build the wall. And when people talking about, you need to be awkward with people, you need to be nice to everybody, you need to get along with everybody, you need to talk to people. Those people are fucking stupid, because let's face it, we are not designed to get along with everybody. And even if, let's say, someone is socially handicapped, okay, like me, okay, yeah, I'm gonna have problem with a lot of people, even the people which are good for me. But then again, there are a lot of people who have problems, right? Or people say, oh, Asperger's, whatever, awkward, whatever. There are other people with Asperger's who got married and had kids when they were like 18 years old. And everybody knew about it and they didn't stop them. And there are a lot of normal people who are my age and they are not married and they don't have kids. So fucking what? There are a lot of people who never get married. But, you know, when you treat, you know, you cannot fix people. You know, you can't fix people. And I've been watching these videos of Russian psychologists, and even though I have a different phone, they still highlight it, which is a good thing, you know. I'm really happy about that. And they are talking about that overprotective is not a good thing, you know, like all those women who try to protect their kids, they're protecting from everything because they think that that's gonna help them. It's actually hurt them because that makes their kids, you know, degenerates, you know, they're not really developing. And yes, if you're not gonna protect them, life can be harder for them. They're gonna deal with a lot of hardships, a lot of nastiness, but this is how they're gonna become strong, and this is how they're gonna, you know, prosper in life. Get girls, get things they want, get a family. And if you're gonna be overprotective of them, you're pretty much gonna only create more problems for these people. They're gonna grow up with problems like I have, like not knowing how to deal with women, not knowing how to act, having anxiety, you know. But if you're gonna put them out there, build them up, they're not gonna have these problems. And they're gonna have more money, more sex, more things in life if you're not gonna be overprotective. Yes, it can come with a cause that, you know, they may not succeed, but this is how life is, you know. You have to like put yourself out there and put yourself in a difficult or dangerous situations in order to, you know, build yourself and have a potential to have a better life. And you know, people have problems with people being weird. Just like back in the day, me and Lydia, she told me, I would go out with you if you were normal. And I told her, I'll go out with you if you're not gonna care. Mind you, I heard a different woman and I didn't even plan on of her being my girlfriend to begin with. And my woman, we talked about it, you know, she knows about it. And right now I'm not talking to her. And things were better between us, we were just friends. And I didn't like the fact that she cares about, oh, what's wrong with this guy? Why do you care about it? I go to work, I mind my business, I do what I can. Like me personally, I wouldn't want to date a woman who would care about what's wrong with me. Because I want to be myself, and I want to do whatever the fuck is, you know, works for me. And if you feel like, you know, you're not acting this way, you shouldn't be this way, you shouldn't act this way, I won't even want to fucking go out with you. Why do I want it? I don't want to deal with that shit. I would just fucking fuck you and that's it if I could. And if I can't, I would fucking pay for it. Or I would rather pay for it and deal with a bitch who tells me what to do. I tell you that much. If I have money, I would rather pay for the pussy than deal with a bitch who tells me what to do. I won't deal with it. I won't deal with people who tell me how to act, how to be, how to work. Like, fuck this. And psychologists said the same thing. They've been talking about that, you know, if you want to be in a relationship with a man, you know, you shouldn't be like trying to change anybody. You know, you cannot treat a man like a child. You have to just like deal with the person. If you cannot deal with it, just have nothing to do with it. But you can't like fix people, so don't even waste your time. You know? Don't waste time like fixing grown people who just cannot be fixed. You know? Don't waste your time. Just like me, because of these stupid people, I'm wasting my time being asked stupid questions and all of that, getting irritated. Fuck, you just kind of shut your fucking mouth and give you the fucking order. I said, what, how many times do I need to prove that I know what I'm doing? Save your time, save my time. You give me the order, you shut the fuck up, you know, result will be the same. But you're gonna save yourself time, asking stupid questions. I'm gonna save myself aggravation, and that's it. So we can accomplish the same task without, you know, wasting all this time for fucking aggravation and all these fucking questions, you know. And the result will be the same thing. I'm gonna take my order, I'm gonna deliver to the customers. Okay, so why do you need to waste your time, and why do I need to get aggravated from you because you're asking me stupid questions? You don't need that fucking aggravation. You could just give me what I want, you give me the order, I take it, that's it. You know, make it easy for everybody. No, I need to prove everybody that I know which order I'm taking. Before I didn't have to prove anything. I just work. Oh, people have problems with me. Well, now everybody knows what's wrong with me. What's the point of that? Like, everybody watching my channel and everybody have to know what's wrong with me. I have to tell it to everybody. So everybody's gonna know that whatever is wrong with me and my weirdness have nothing to do with a physical job. Shit. People knew that I'm socially handicapped long time ago. So fucking what? People on YouTube knew that for a while. So fucking what? I couldn't connect to people. So fucking what? There are a lot of normal people who cannot connect to people either. And they're not happy and they're not satisfied with their lives. What makes you think if you're gonna treat me like there's something wrong with me and people's gonna say hi everywhere I go, like that's gonna help anything? Oh, you're gonna explain there's something wrong with you, you shouldn't be arrogant. I don't give a fuck. Elliot Rodger was autistic too. He fucking killed 6 people and injured 19. Nobody fucking cared. He didn't care. You're not fixing nothing. Oh, you need to treat you some type of way, like I fucking care. What's that's gonna change? You're gonna make you what? To tell you fuck off, I don't give a fuck about your opinion? Oh, you shouldn't talk this way. I don't fucking care. I don't care about your norms. I keep telling you, I don't fucking care. I know what I'm doing, that's it. You might as well don't talk to me if that's how you feel. If you don't like the way I act, you might as well don't talk to me. Save that aggravation also. You telling me how to act and all of that? That's exactly the reason why I don't want to talk to you either. Because I don't agree with your approach. That's number one. You're not really helping nothing. You're wasting your time. Alright guys, that was enough. That was my rant. It was about 13 minutes. Now let's get to the point of the video. So, for everybody who don't care about my rants, go on 13 minutes. Gonna make a pull-up video. I'm gonna use this one right here. It's a little bit shorter, but I feel like I can do a better form, you can see me better. So, yeah, I'm gonna do it like this. 1. I did 12. It was hard doing the short one, but I feel like I did a good form. I'm not really increasing the quantity. I'm doing like 12, 13 pull-ups and I'm getting tired. I'm not really going like beast mode, because I never do, because that's part of my condition. I just like not the type of person who like to overwork myself. That's why I actually never got hurt. But there are stupid people over there who take me the wrong way and they treat me like I'm getting hurt at the job. And now I have to prove that that's not the case. So everybody needs to know what's wrong with me. Everybody needs to get into my face. Like, why do you need to do that? Why people need to know whom they're dealing with? Maybe I don't want to deal with people. I just want to do my thing and I just want to sit in my shell and want to be with only like couple people whom I like. You know? Why are you forcing me to be sociable against my will? Like I said, when I watched that video about selective mutism, Yes, I have that problem, but I don't consider that to be a problem. That's my point. For me, that's a fucking norm. I don't fucking care. As long as I can go to work, do my job, do the best they can. And even if people feel sorry for me, they're not gonna fire me. And they're gonna tell me to work faster. Fuck, I don't care. I get a fucking paycheck, that's all I care about. If I can get the money, if I want to have woman, I can buy her shit. And we're gonna have sex, and that's a normal relationship, you know? That's how it should be. But all these bitches out there who just like care about, oh, what's wrong with this guy? You shouldn't be acting this way, that way. Do you think I want to deal with people, women like that? Hell fucking no. If woman thinks like this, I'm gonna run away from her. Want nothing to do with her. That's it. I won't even wanna date anybody like this. I would rather pay for sex than deal with women like that, I tell you that much. I've been telling that, but you know, I just cannot stress it enough to tell you how I feel about all of this fucking bullshit. And with friends, and with the friends, the same thing. If people care, oh, what's wrong with this guy? I don't want nothing to do with these people. They can feel that way, that's cool, but then I wouldn't even want to deal with them. Really. I'm just like, okay, if you feel that way, bye. As long as I have money and I go to work, it's all I care about. I can survive. I can buy woman and I can be all by myself and I'm cool with it. I don't need no fucking friends. I don't have a lot of friends and I'm cool with it. At least I can be arrogant, I can act how I want, I can say what I want, I have freedom. You know, even if my freedom equates to loneliness, I would rather be free. I only just want to get the fucking money and go to work. And like I keep telling you, I want to go to work so I can be free from people. Not to be part of the society, no. Why should I be part of the society? I'm just like Charles Manson who said, I don't fit in the society. I don't want to be forced to fit in. Why do I want to do that? To deal with people who will be constantly bullying me and telling me how to act and how to be. Like, fuck this. I don't want to deal with that shit. I would rather just like make a contract with society where I just work the best I can, do the best I can, and hopefully they're gonna tolerate me, so I get a paycheck, so I'm gonna survive, I will be, you know, doing something productive with my life, and I'll be cool. I'll just live like that for the rest of my life, and if I'm not gonna have a lot of friends, so I will be lonely, fuck it. Fuck it, I'm cool with that. At least I'll have my freedom. And nobody's gonna be telling me nothing. Yeah, people will bitch at me, they're not gonna be happy, they're gonna complain. But I mean, it's not pleasant to deal with people who complain about the way I do things, even though I would have to deal with it all my life, even though I don't like it, but if that's gonna be, like, put it this way, whatever bullshit I'm dealing with, at least I wouldn't have to deal with that. So it's still gonna be better. Yeah, people's not gonna be happy. Yeah, of course, like, you have physically demanding job, you know, managers gonna be complaining because they want more out of you. Sure, I get it. But, you know, like, it is what it is. Like, this in this America, I cannot do the jobs which are good for me, you know. I have to do the jobs where they take everybody, you know. And sometimes these are the jobs for which I don't have the best skills. Like, you know, like, let's say warehouse jobs, food service, things like that. They're taking everybody. And it happens to be that I naturally don't have the best, like, skills for these jobs. I know about that. You're not telling me anything new, but fucking making me seems like I'm fucking dangerous by myself, or I don't know what I'm doing, or telling me I shouldn't be this or that way. Or people not gonna like you. Don't give a fuck about that. I don't care. Like I said, selective mutism, for me, it's not a problem. I don't personally see anything wrong with it. And I know a lot of people in America think differently about it. But to me, I lived like that all my life, and I consider that a norm for me. And I don't know how to live any differently, and I'm cool with it. And I cannot think, like, how could I live differently? That's the thing. Like, you know, that's just like, again, quote from Charles Manson, once again. interview would ask him, oh, you had a horrible childhood. You had a terrible childhood. Terrible. Does the child know what does it mean, terrible childhood? The child doesn't know what that terrible means. The same thing here. You're telling me, oh, you're not sociable, you cannot live this way. Hey, I don't know how to live differently, okay? So why the fuck you telling me that nonsense, you know? Because, like, you're telling me something which I cannot do. What's the point? It's like to tell the blind person, look at the sky, there is a stars over there, and he's blind. You know, it's like, I guess that's part of my condition. I can't, like, you know, be sociable and work and this and that, but I don't really need it in my life anyway, you know. Where I can fucking doing physical job, where I have to throw boxes. I don't have to talk to nobody anyway, and I have nothing common with people. I've seen how they interacting, so I'm like, I already can see that I don't think I can be friends with these people, because it's like what they're talking about and how they act. I'm like, what the fuck is this, you know, like. So I'm not worried about this stupid social stuff, you know, like, I mean, it's good to have friends and this and that, but like, for me, there are more important things in life. And like I said, also having friends comes with a price. Because in order to have women in your life, in order to have friends, you need to be certain way, you need to act certain way, you need to think certain way. You know, it's just too fucking much. It's too many requirements. You know, it's too many requirements. You have to be some type of way in order to get these things in life. What if I don't want to be like this, so I cannot be like this? I just have to deal with the fact that, you know, I'm going to be all by myself. But at least, you know, I will be happy with it. Because why? Because at least I will have my freedom, and I will do whatever makes sense to me. And I will, you know, make my living, even if people not particularly going to like the way I do things. But you know what? I just can't please other people. Even if I'm going to really try, you know, there's always going to be somebody who's going to, you know, not like the way I do things. But if I cannot be different, then why should I worry about things which I cannot change? The best I can do is just fucking work hard and do the best I can with what I got, and that's it. And not worry about things I don't have in me, you know? So that's it. Seems like a pretty simple thing, and I've been talking about it all along, but when I look at people and when I see what's going on, it seems like a lot of people don't get it. They still don't get it. Because if they would get it, they would leave me alone long time ago, and they wouldn't be even trying to do anything with me, really. They'd be just like, okay, this is how he is, just let him do the best he can and just like leave him alone. Because it's like, that shit is not working. Only causes freaking problems, aggravations. Fuck. If I was left alone like I used to be before, I would be living better than I'm living now. Because of these stupid people. I'm out, guys. Next time I just need to come out to something different, you know. Talk about other subjects, but, you know, I just cannot, like, stop obsessing over things which bothers me, you know. Like, I would be happy to talk about something different, but it's like, I'm so bummed out about this stupid ass life, where it's like, I can't fucking enjoy it with this fucking bullshit, so I just can't fucking enjoy it. But I'm out. Later, guys.